Hey everyone, we're here with
YuGiOh. You guys call me Saj.
So Saj, what did you do today and what did you play?
I won GC regionals with Spright.
How did you like the deck?
I'm still learning it, but it was very good. I can see how like people like think it's like really easy to play, but then like after turn one, it's like pretty hard. Like I find myself really thinking. So I feel like once I get more practice with it, it'll be cleaner. But it's a really good deck. So I played 3 Diva. This is the best card. People think it's like they're playing Beckoning Beast and Beaver, but I play this. I'll tell you why it matters, because obviously I play the health, but it's like this is actually the best card on the deck. I'll tell you. I'll explain after. Swap Frogs, no dupe. The reason I don't play dupe is for another card. I'll show you. I replaced it. 3 blue, 3 jet, 1 red, 1 carrot, and I play the Pixies.
Pixies, what does this card do?
So Pixies is an honest that can send from field or hand. It's actually the best card. It's actually the best card. It won me at least 6 to 7 matches. This does 2 things. So for example, you end on your board. A lot of players, like even Spright players, they'll go normal summon and they'll try to attack over, like they'll go say enter battle. All I do is go elf effect, special summon the blue from my graveyard, search Pixies, and then what happens there is now they can no longer enter battle and attack me. And another thing that happens is they got punished because usually that normal summon monster didn't activate effect to play through the toad. So you just get punished for it, and then even if you don't attack me, I still have the Pixies. So it's like, it handles that, and it also handles the issue with like big monsters. Not just people think it's like they're out to like, you know, what is that card? The
Punisher or Adagnister?
Punisher, Adagnister. It's for those, but it's also just a general like, hey, that monster's 3,000. How do I beat it without going neg? I noticed like a lot of times you have to go neg to beat cards. So this card just says Special Summon Jet. I mean Special Summon Blue. No one plays this. They don't negate it. I go Pixies. I go attack. Effect. So
really you didn't need the second Toad negate because like you keep your monsters on board at that point, right?
Exactly. They can't. I don't get punished, and it's much harder to end the board, like break the board and stuff. I only elf back Toad like twice. It never happens. It's much better to just get follow up and just go for game. That's how I played it. I played a lot of hand traps. Nibiru, best card. Ogre, Veiler. Need to play this. 3 Imperm, 3 Ash, and I played the Gamma package with the E-Tellies. This is like the core of like. I spent like 3 hours thinking, do I play this, do I not play this? Because in testing, like, you go first, these suck, these are okay, but like, what else, like the only other way to play it is like cross out or like tactics, but sometimes like tactics, like they negate your gigantics too late. Cross out, you have to play weird hand trap ratios, and you want to do things like maining dark. So I played it this way. I didn't get punished for playing this because I only won 2 die rolls. So I didn't get punished for playing this because I never drew going first because I never went first. So it was the best engine for me.
No Lambda?
No Lambda. You don't need that.
Got it.
And the last cards, obviously, starter, smashers. This deck is 42. I played 2 prosperity. I don't think 3 is correct. My extra deck's extremely tight, and like I know good Yu-Gi-Oh says play 3 of this card all the time, but I couldn't resolve it more than once comfortably. I'm still inexperienced, so I had to put my training wheels on and play 2. So yeah.
Is there anything else you would change about the main deck, or you thought it was silent?
Maybe I'll get punished for playing these. I drew this twice, not a lot, so it was my day today, I'm not gonna lie. Right now, nothing, but definitely like I have to experiment with like the different builds, so, like, you know, crossouts, tactics, maybe nothing, Beckoning Beast, etc.
You didn't miss Dark Ruler in the main or anything like that?
Oh my god. Every other tournament or practice I had, I always had Dark Ruler in the main, and I loved it. But I decided to say like, hey, like I can't be reliant on the card so much. Dark Ruler is one of those cards that when you don't play it, you don't think you need it. But when you play it, you're like, oh my god, I can't play without it. So I'll keep testing that. I'm not sure yet.
So you want to go through the extra?
So I start obviously Toad, 2 Spright, 2 Gigantics, Cavalry, Downer, Zeus, obvious. 2 Elf. I want to play the 3rd, can't find space, still need to test more. This comes up a lot. 3rd one comes up more than any other card in the extra, actually. I don't know how to kill with this deck. Like, when I was not playing, like people say, oh, catch shark, but like, I just don't know how to kill, so I was like, okay, I have to play health, Celine, and access. just because like this deck needs a kill button. I was playing a lot of games where like I would stop their board, I would draw for turn, I would go plus, and then do like top deck ruler and then combo on me, and then I would just lose. I just decided I have to win like turn 3. So I played these. These help a lot. Dark Charmer, because these are spellcasters. This comes up in the mirror. It came up for me against Flunder, and it came up for me against Tear Elements. Obviously, Dark is Dark. Then I played these two as the last one. I think these are the ones that can change. IP comes up only when they stop your Toad, but I don't know if this needs to be Avermax or Unicorn, or some people play Underworld. That still needs testing, but this game, this is like, oh, like, I don't know how to beat Tear Element. Let me try and summon it, hope they don't out it. So that's what I did today. Didn't work. They outed. But yeah, that's that for that. Oh yeah, Mirror Jade also outside. He's just saying that because I had a really hard time with Branded. Branded's a hard time. Anyway, I'll go into my side. Now my side, the side is spicy.
Spicy.
Side is spicy. So I side decked the 3 crows.
3 crow. So
this is like,
how many Tear Elements did you play?
2.
2. And you didn't feel like you needed crow for the matchup?
Of course I needed crow. That's why I sided it. I also needed it for like Branded and stuff. Sometimes I wish I mained it, but like this is already 42. And this is the only hand trap where like it doesn't stop Gigantic. So once they get Gigantic, it's already too late to crow because they'll have red. So
you did miss it in the main a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. I was playing 2 of it when I was running the crossout build, but yeah, it's a good card. I want to play more because I also want to have space on my side for Bell because math makes are crazy. Anyway.
Did you verse any math mechs?
Yeah, I versed the math mech. I got lucky. Game 3, he bricked on hand traps. I started with E-Telly and he ashed me, and I gambled him.
That's crazy. Ash and E-Telly.
he didn't. Oh, I went E-Telly. He asked me. I went Gamma. He said, "Good game, bro." He didn't even look at the rest of my hand. He just scooped. He's like, "Yeah, I'm not even gonna pretend like I'm gonna win this." I love that guy. Shout out to you, bro. Because he got second place, by the way. He's insane. He was a great player. He played Codebreakers. Anyway, yeah. Game 1, I had Gamma, Veiler, Ogre, and he played through it. He ended on Omni Negate and Deco Tucker, and I lost. But anyway, main deck handles combo. So I was like, this is a regional. Let me just go crazy. I played double Evenly, double Storm, Red Reboot, Duster. This is actually a mistake, kind of. My friends and I were testing, and we definitely side the second Smashers. Because if you notice here, we don't actually have like Cosmics or anything, so we don't have the card that like to go first with, you know? Sometimes you just need a card to go first with, or like another out to mine. This is the only other out, so it's like, this is supposed to be like, I have to pick between these two. I'm not sure which one's better yet. Probably Lightning Storm. I have to pick between those, and then I would play 3 of it, and then this would be the second Smasher in the side deck. But these were good today. I played like Flunders, I played Elder. Oh my god, that was the hardest game. I'll talk about that game in a bit, but I got really lucky, like really lucky. And then the spice of the side deck, it was these.
I haven't seen that card since.
So once again, I tell you, you play Gamma, you get punished. You play Gamma, you get punished. So every single game going first, I just sided it out. I had to side it out. So I did one, yeah. I did Warning. Best card, I'm gonna play 3 of this. I'm probably gonna cut this and play 3 of this, because this is just good against every single deck, every single one. People say, why not Judgment? I'm like, okay, they Dark Rule me, and I Judgment, and they commit to Zeus, and I Judgment to Zeus, and then they lose. This stops Tear Elements, this stops Robina, this stops Shadow Fusion, this stops everything. This stops Tear Element cards in graveyard, pretty much everything. Anti-spell is anti-spell. B-Barrier, this is the iffy one. This changes with format, obviously, but I do want to play the 3rd of this. One shout out, the guy that was playing Branded Eldritch, he goes in me. I summoned Toad. I summoned Ronin Toadin, and he goes in me. It was his last card. He set, and I top decked Harpy's Featherless for the next turn, and I just got lucky. It was game 3. It was my only out. It was my only out.
Mike Albanese, right?
Yeah, it was Mike Albanese. Shout out to Mike Albanese, great player. I got so lucky. I evenly him twice that game, and he still had the goes in. Because I evenly him, he went solemn. I evenly him, he's kept goes in. I was trying to play around Tiki Boo, so I summoned Ronin Toad, and he went goes in. And then I top decked Duster the next turn, and I won.
You're insane, man.
He was lucky. He was lucky. I didn't deserve that, but.
So
yeah.
That's the only thing you would change about the side is the back row card. You choose one, the Smashers, and then the 3 Warning.
3 Warning, best card. And like, if they side in back row hate for you, who cares? Like, you still have the combo. And it's like, so they just went neg 1. Yeah, so that's it. It was a great tournament. Shout out to GC, shout out to James Chow, shout out to my team Bag, you know how it goes. Big Apple Gaming. Shout out to Isaiah for this video. Shout out to Matt Lowe. This deck is his. I don't have ulti swaps, I'm not rich. Matt Lowe's, thank you. And thank you everyone else, whoever helped me test. All these guys help me test every night. I don't get to play that much. And especially Ground Gaming. He's the one recording this video. He does a lot. He's also going to post some stats for the regionals and other YuGiOh things. He's trying to get up and running and help the community, you know, learn and get much better at the game together. So, you know, shout out to Ground Gaming. Hopefully everyone joins his Discord and we'll get started. Thank you.
Discord link will be in the description box below, and see you later. Congrats again, man.
Stand your ground.